Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Here we are from the Paper Crafters Workshop. Hello, Jan. This beginning part, I always feel like it's romper room where we're trying to say hello to everyone. So if we happen to miss your name, please know we're still saying hello. Hope you are all doing well. Here we are on this maybe not quite so sunny Wednesday afternoon. The sun was out for a bit, but it looks a little bit cloudy now. But that's okay. It's almost the end of school. I know this girl here is super excited that school is almost done.
Yes.
Her kids are about 100 times more excited than she is. But no more making lunches.
Yeah. Well, I still have to make lunches, but can you imagine? I never skipped at that age, but they're skipping all week this week.
Crazy. So don't mind me. I had a little bit of a medical procedure earlier this, end of last week. Everything is good. Just, I got to have that little something here on my face. So no worries. All is good. Just before everyone asks. We've got some good stuff for you. We've got Deal of the Week to talk to you about. We have new paper. We have a new tool.
Yeah.
Charlie has been busy. If you watched my Learning Live last night, you saw me do a quick little demo on it, so you may already be in the know, but they are now on the website. We'll talk about that. And yeah, lots of good stuff. So
Well, it isn't a week without good stuff, so
that
thank
is
you, Matt.
true. That is true. Matt has been working hard getting everything into the system, and whatever your crafting needs, we got something to help you out. So go check out the website. There's always that new arrivals section. We're almost at the end of June, so that means there will be a new category set up for next week. Where did the year go? We are halfway through 2026. Way too fast. I see Sorum is excited. Sorum is a teacher, so she's very excited and more excited than her students. We've got lots of people joining in, so hello. Do jot a hello in the chat below and let us know where you're watching from, if you're watching live or on replay. And just for something to chat about, what is your favorite after school summer memory? What is something that you went as you were a kid and you knew school was coming to end? What is your favorite memory of something to look forward to? I know for me, every year summer meant baseball. Both my sister and I played t-ball and softball and all of that, and going to tournaments and hanging out with your friends at the Ball Diamond every day. Well, maybe not every day, but most days. That was something that I very much looked forward to. What about you?
I think it's the same because my whole family, besides myself, plays softball. So we're always outside. But I think it's sleeping in. I get a little bit more extra sleep time than wake up too early to drive them to school. But,
there you go. All right, we've got lots of eyeballs on. We've got lots to share with you today. Oh, Jan says swimming.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, definitely swimming. Was a fun summer activity. We've got our pool open as well. My little water feature, as Matt calls it, in the backyard. And you know what? We just might have something that has to do with swimming over here in this pile. So without further ado, let us jump into all the new stuff. I'm going to switch over to the desktop camera and hand it off to Darlene, who has a pile of vintagey mixed media, art journaling,
a bit of
however
everything.
you want to define it, goodies to share with you.
Yeah, so this collection is from Lumania under the Ciao Bella branch, and we just got these in on Friday, and I thought they were really cool. I'm going to open one up just so you can see. Actually, I'm going to open up the blue one because I think that was...
So is Lumania like a designer within the...
I think that's what we're thinking. Matt and I were not sure, but that's what we're thinking. Because Ciao Bella's really small up here, and Lumania is like their main brand. So it's almost like Ardent, like, Lou Collins under.
Because we need another Lou.
Right? Yeah. When I had to do a double turn because I'm like, am I reading that right? So this is Lumania. It is a little book style. So this is called the Edge of the Ocean Mixed Media book. It's perfect for junk journaling, collaging, scrapbooking, card making, mixed media, lots of paper crafts. But you get a mixture and a little bit of everything. I can't fit it all on the screen, but you have some nice pattern paper. There's some fussy cutting sheets in there, but gorgeous textures. I love the little mermaid, the seahorse, the wood grain. So I'm going to just skip through it, but lots and lots of papers. And towards the end, you get some fussy cutting sheets. So over here, so if you love to fussy cut like I do, you for sure can fussy cut. Or if you're not a fussy cutting sheet, the back side has a nice solid print. So with this one, what I like about it, I'm not sure if you can see, it's perforated here. So you just have to tear off the pages. You don't have to worry about, ripping and then it tearing the whole thing. You can see that it got bent over here a little bit. So you just have to rip on that perforated part. But the whole back of the book is all these fussy cutting sheets, but the back side is all patterned. So if you don't like fussy cutting, but you like the pattern, you can for sure use the B side.
Well, it could also be if you like the shape of, a tag or something like that,
Yep.
but you didn't like what was on the tag, you can use the
back
reverse
side.
side
But
as
look,
well.
there is Sherry's lighthouse, the
And
sea turtles.
turtle.
Those are big things this year, but you can see lots. Like I'm skipping a few here because there's so much to see, but lots and lots of fussy cutting sheets. And of course, you can never forget the florals. And my favorite is words. I love sentiments and words. So this is called, I've already forgot, Edge of the Ocean. We also brought in, this is called the Mixed Media Craft Mix. And what that is, it has 8 pieces of A5 sheets. You get 4 tissue papers and 4 vellum sheets. And these are the designs. So here are your 4 tissue papers. I know there's a little glare. And then the 4 vellum sheets. So when I opened this up on Friday, Sue and I went, it's so pretty. But very delicate, but fun. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Fun to play with. And then we have this one called Lost in Time. So similar idea, you get all these nice pattern paper. I'm going to bring it closer, see if you can see it. And then of course you have all your fussy cutting sheets and then a little word sheet here. So you get you get florals, you get tickets, you get all those icons as well as those words. And we also have the little craft mix here where you get the tissue paper and vellum. I'm going to turn it over so you can see one of those, but look at that clock.
So pretty.
So pretty. It does look a little bit dark, but when you open it up and take the individual sheets out, they are really translucent, like see-through like. So very, very pretty. And this one is called The Sound of Spring. So it has all those bright colors like the purples, the teals, the pinks. You get all these big images with the faces, the poppies, the different flowers. This one has a little bit more of the color palette as well as all the cut aparts at the bottom. And there's also a word sheet. So this is called The Sound of Spring. Can't wait to play with those. And here is the little craft mix. So some tissue paper and some vellum, but here's a closer look. I just want to fussy cut that out or tear with water and add it to a piece. But lots and lots of fun. So that is Lumania from Ciao Bella.
Lots of art during
Yes.
my goodness there.
Lots of pages.
All right.
What do we have next?
Well, we're going to take a complete departure in style. This is for your scrapbooker, your card maker. Before I say that, Pam is coming in from London tomorrow. That's amazing. 3 crafters who can't wait. So excited to meet you. So that'll be great, Pam. We look forward to seeing you. You can see our new space and all of that good stuff. We now have a whole series of collections that I'm going to share. Well, between Darlene and I, we're going to share with you from Echo Park and Cartabella. As you know, they're sister companies. So we tend to think of them as one company, but there are some slight differences. So first and foremost, let me share with you Freshly Picked. This is your farm market. This is your summer shopping, like produce shopping and that kind of thing. It's got locally grown and lots of little fruits and vegetables here. It's got the truck packed up with all kinds of goodness. Over here, the truck has flowers. So if you look at the sticker sheet, that's always a good indication of some of the things in here. This looks really, really colorful and fun. It would go really well with our lemonade and our lemon crate from Lawn Fawn.
Or
That's
even
what I
waffle
made.
flour, the whole garden.
Waffle flour was
Yeah.
also very gardening focused. And of course, we love a shop local, support local kind of message. So this one is really, really fun to have a look at. Was there a solids pack to this?
Did I not pass it to you?
I don't see it, but we always
I
bring
think
in the
there
solids,
is,
so
yeah.
don't worry about it.
Maybe it's mixed in here.
So know that there is a solids pack. We only brought in collections for this. So there is the collection pack, there is the solids pack. There, of course, is the 6x6 pad. These would make really fun little cards, and they've got some great little cut aparts in here too for your sentiments. Love you from my head, tomatoes. Ba-dum-bum. Frames and tags and ephemera as well. So we've got that support local message. We've got some fun elements in here. It always makes me laugh that this pack is called frames and tags, and yet there's frames in here. But just know it's lots of goodies. And here in Stouffville, this weekend is the Strawberry Festival. I think I talked about that last week as well when we showed the strawberry paper.
Yeah.
But if you are coming to Stouffville this weekend, make plans to go into downtown and check out the Strawberry Festival as well. Here is the frames and tags, which ironically, there's only 2 frames. I don't know. It's all good. It's all goodness. Regardless of what the pack is called, there are good elements in there. So that is fresh picked from Echo Park. Pass to Darlene. And then the other one I have in the continuing series of Now It Is License Free, we have Mouse and Me Birthday. So this is Steamboat Willie. We're not going to call him by the M name because that is not what we're allowed to call him. Kimberly Ann is asking, where are we located? We are in Stouffville, Ontario, Canada, which is just north of Toronto. If you go to our website, which is www.papercraftersworkshop.ca, all the details are there, or here on that Facebook page, just go to the top and click on our profile. You should be able to find the information as well. Once I'm done sharing this bit and we hand off to Darlene, I will try to type the answer into the chat. But we could absolutely catch you up, Kimberly Ann, and hopefully you're close enough to come and see us. So Mouse and Me in the continuing series of Steamboat Willie, he's having a birthday. And so this is his birthday pack. He's got balloons. He's got stars over here. He's got cake. Again, always good to flip it over and look at the other side. Jam packed with stickers in this one. And I like that they're nice and small, so you could use them on layouts, but you could also use them on cards as well. So if you want to make a whole birthday set of birthday cards, whether it is to give out to different people, or sometimes I like making cards as the gift for someone, this would make a really beautiful collection. And whether you wanted to do the collection pack, did we get the sticker sheet separately with this? Do you remember?
I don't think so.
Okay. There is also obviously the solids pack that go with it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm curious now.
Because we also have the 6x6 pad. So again, if you wanted to make a series of Steamboat Willie themed birthday cards, this 6x6 pad will really get you far and cover off a lot of cards that you may need for the year ahead.
It doesn't look like it.
No sticker sheet. So if you want the sticker sheet, then you're going to buy the collection pack. But if I look at the patterns that are on here, they're all fairly small. So you don't have to worry about the patterns on the paper being too big for a card format. So that is Mouse and Me. And then, who likes to travel? Raise your hand, metaphorically, or put a me in the chat. Who likes to travel? I like to travel. Darlene likes to travel. We all here at PCW like to travel. Simon even tells us that he loves just going and hanging out at the airport. Doesn't even matter if he's going anywhere. He likes to hang out at the airport. But we've got some great travel papers for you. So over here, we have 2 brand new collections for travel, and we have also, I believe, restocked on London,
Yep.
New York,
Yep. Paris.
Paris, and
Now
now she's gonna go check.
I gotta check.
But one of my favorite places on earth is Italy is the other one. So those older ones we have restocked. New York, London, Paris, Italy.
Yeah.
Now we also have Hawaii. These are all Steve Duncan collections. Steve is an amazing artist, and all of the graphics that you see in his collections are hand drawn. Obviously not per sheet. He hand draws them, then digitizes them and turns them into a collection, but it gives his papers a really unique style. So look at that surf. Makes me think of watching the surfing off the north coast of Oahu. We've got some different locations here on this page. Turn that over. Of course, sea turtle and my favorite pineapple. Aloha from Hawaii. All of that good stuff. There is a coordinating solids pack. And then we also have a 6x6 paper pad in case you want to make some tropical cards, and the ephemera pack. So Ellen says, I've never been to Hawaii. Is that a suggestion? Hands down, personal recommendation. I've only been the one time. It is high on my bucket list to go back. Loved every minute of it. So if you want my recommendation, Hawaii should be on your list. So that is Hawaii. And then also now so that was Cartabella.
Yeah.
Steve Duncan is a Cartabella designer, and I said off the top that they are sister companies. Echo Park and Cartabella are sister companies. Echo Park has your nice smooth paper. Cartabella paper is on a slightly textured, slightly thicker paper. Gives it a little bit more of a vintagey feel. But it just comes down to a preference and whether you like the pattern. Now, I know some of the ladies that are on here, I've seen in the chat, I think Diane Bruce was one of them, has already found the grease paper. Look at those blues mixed in with that orange. It is just so beautiful, very Mediterranean. Some little postage stamps, some little icons, some, again, locations, and just flipping it over, there is that sticker sheet. To give you a sense of the icons that are included in this collection. Coordinating solids pack just makes matching your papers easy. You don't need to worry about whether you have the right cardstock. These solids go beautifully because they're designed to go together. 6x6 pad and the ephemera pack as well. So maybe that's why it is have frames in there. So when they just do the ephemera pack, they're there. But that is Cartabella and Grease. Okay, Darlene, I'm going to trade off to you for these guys.
Yeah. So more Echo Park.
More Echo Park and Cartabella.
So
But wait, there's more.
So these are a little bit older, but we brought them back because they always fly off our shelf. And it's Cowboy and Cowgirl. So they're back in stock if you're looking for it. So this is our Cowgirl one. We have some very nice patterns as well as the boots, the horses, the hats, the little pink truck instead. Some great sentiments, and of course a sticker sheet. We did bring in the standalone sticker sheet. So if you just want stickers to decorate, there is this. So it's not easy being a cowgirl, but if the boot fits. Life is tough, my darling, but so are you. So great little sentiments. I love how, there's the pink boots, the horses.
Those will make some super cute cards too.
And we have the Cowboys. So here's the boy version. So you have some music notes. You have the guitar. You also have the more masculine boots and some wood grains, some cut aparts, and the sticker sheets for that. We did also bring in the standalone. So if you just want the stickers, there is this piece to go with it. So that is Cowboy and Cowgirl back in stock.
That would be great if you were going to like the Calgary Stampede,
Yep.
or or just, just a farm for the summertime.
Yeah, and brand new is in full bloom. It's like a spring summer type collection. I love the bees. You have bees and of course the umbrellas. We might need that tomorrow. The rain boots, some butterflies, the greenery and the flowers. And lots. I like how they really pack their sticker sheets with lots of sentiments and icons that you can use. And don't forget, they always have the borders at the bottom, but you have hello sunshine, sun smiles and fresh blooms, honeybees and flowers please, hello spring. So what a great spring set that you can also move it into the summer. So that is Echo Park.
Excellent. Okay, I'm going to pop in with the one and only die that we are sharing this week.
That's right.
Which is strange. Usually we have a Spellbinders, we have a Hero Arts. I mean, last week we didn't show Lawn Fawn because that would have been Thursday.
Oh yeah, we didn't show.
But lots of good Lawn Fawn still available. You can check that out in the new arrivals. Ellen says she might be going to Nashville in October, so definitely Cowboy Cowgirl would work for you. Well, we have one die this week. This is from a company called Poppy, the Art of Paper. I believe that they are either a sister company or part of the Memory Box company. And if you are taking Deanna's Timeless Harmony. Sorry, had to think for a second. I knew it was a T. I was going tranquil, but it wasn't. Timeless Harmony. This is the die she is using in that class. I believe everyone who was on the special order list has been notified. It is called Fine Eyelet Frames. So it's got these little eyelets. It really makes your paper look like lace, and it's got that pretty little edge. And it gives you that nesting set so you can go all the way from an A2 size down to a little strip that you could use for a sentiment. And it is, it's got a QR code so that you can go and scan some samples. So that is new from Poppy Stamps. And I know Darlene knows a lot more of the ins and outs of this company, so I'm going to let her take over from that.
So we've been looking all over the place for some sports paper because I know that's our highly requested, paper that people are looking for. So we have a new company called Memory Place, and Memory Place is made in Japan. So this is the Asuka Studios, and we got a few different sports. Hopefully we get to see a little bit more. We have some single sheets for some of the collections. Not all of our order came in, but I'll show you what we have. So we have Touch of Football. So this is our football, with the real football, not the other kind of football. This is Touch of Football. You have pattern paper as well as cut aparts. And so that is football. We also have basketball. These ones are only collection packs. So here is our basketball. You have like the basketball court as well as the jerseys and some icons. There's some banners, some cut aparts as well. But just to give you a closer look at what some of the papers. I like how vibrant these are. Here is what they're calling match day football / soccer. So we call it soccer here. But
football is life.
Right? But here is our soccer / football collection. Love the colors. And we have a few, we have the standalone cut apart for that. But here's a closer look. I love how pretty the color is. Play hard. You got this. Cheer on. Match day. And the back side is a full. So if you don't like to use the cut aparts, but you want a full pattern paper, I love how that is. Yeah. Try to, angle it out, but there you go.
So if you are watching World Cup games,
this is perfect.
Was there a Canada game today?
Yeah.
So if you are watching, then that might be a great way to document your memories, or maybe you just have a soccer / football fan in your life. I know both my nephews really love soccer. You could make them some cards or use it for their birthday or graduation or something like that.
Yeah. So that is soccer, football, and we have volleyball. Here is our volleyball set. We do have some loose sheets. I think this is the one where we got the most loose sheets there. But here is the 3x4 cut aparts, never quit, victory, go win. The one and the only, of course, your little trophy there. And I love the backgrounds though. I love how unique they are. So that is Go Win number 1. This is Make It Count.
Sharon says that Canada is down 2-0. So let's all collectively
Right.
take a moment and go Canada!
Canada! Right.
Send some positive energy to them.
And here is the 4x4 cut apart. So let the fun begin. You have the championship trophy, the Stronger Together, game day, and the
That's
backside.
cool.
This is really cool. Very different. Has like that nice red and black markings. We have the volleyball court here on one side, and then we have some 4x6 cut aparts. Really, the one and the only Game On Superstar Go Fight In. So these are
You
traditionally
know what? I'm
That's
just
all right.
looking at
Yeah.
that. If you were doing a layout, I think they've designed it really well that you could put a photo right
between,
there and treat it as a photo mat as opposed to just a sentiment
Yeah.
card. I think that's really cool.
Cool. But so these are what will be in the different collections, similar types of paper with the particular sport that you're looking for. So these have little banners, some tags, some, the film strip, you can cut them up or just leave them, and our words. So unleash your power. There's numbers here, go team. There's a little ticket. And the backside, look at that.
Oh my
like,
goodness,
how do you
that's fun.
choose?
You don't
need
choose,
to-
you
I
buy
know.
two.
Two, right? Or more than two. But look how big that's like almost half a page there, like 6 inches. That's pretty cool. Fussy cutting. So fussy cutting sheet there. And we get into our last sport, and it's baseball. And here in our baseball set, similar ideas, you get the 3x4 cards, the 4x4s, the 4x6, all the borders, the baseball, and just to give you a look at what those cut aparts are, but play ball, there's popcorn, game on, baseball together, it's game time. It makes me want to sing that, the
Buy me
like
some peanuts.
Yeah.
No, we're not
Home
going to
run.
sing. You don't want to hurt
Good
your
game.
ears.
And the backside. So all those balls and bats, baseball bats. Pretty cool. So that's our new sports line.
I know one line that Darlene will be
Right?
adding to her collection.
Yes. Yeah. Need to do this. I need to start working on my layouts.
Right?
But that is from Memory Place.
Excellent.
Hopefully
Memory
we'll see
Place,
more.
not to be confused with Memory Box.
Yes.
Two different companies. We used to have all the companies, still do have all the companies that start with S. Now we've got all the memory companies as well. All right. Who is ready to see what Charlie has been up to? Over the last, I'm going to say couple of
Months.
weeks, maybe even last month,
Yeah.
I've had no fewer than 5 messages about whether Charlie can make this particular tool. So we finally got him on board, got him designing, and let me share with you what these are. So these are called alignment guides. Oh yes, thank you for grabbing me the Misty. What they are, and Darlene, you said Charlie showed you the trick on getting them out.
He just said, yeah.
It comes with these little clips, and you're just gonna turn them and pop them out.
Yeah, so you just want to make sure that you're lining it. He did little grooves here, and that's where your little placeholder goes. Yeah, the small ones are, there you go. Twist, and then that one's the one I was
Yeah,
getting.
there we go. So if you look on the edge, so that it looks like a little L here and an L this way, on the edge is your thickness. And this is to help you layer your papers together to create even matte borders. I did do a quick demo on my Learning Live last night. I can show you that card, but there is 1/8, there is 1/4, there is 1/2, and then we also did 3/4. So there is only 4 sizes in the set. And you are welcome to keep the clip to store them or find a storage pouch. I did try them in the craft stacks. They will fit in the craft stacks if you
Do it the other.
you kind of nest them that way. But if you need other sizes, so say you want to do 3/8, you're going to take your 1/8 and your 1/4, and you can just nest them together, and now that's 3/8. If you want to do 1 inch, you can do it like this. And it really doesn't matter what size of paper you are using. You can use this for all the way up to 12 by 12. You can use them loose on their own. You just want to make sure that you're holding your edge firmly. Or these were also designed to fit in the Misty. So if you had your paper, let me take my little card from last night. not the little post-it note. So you put your paper right in the corner, and this may not work because of my little handle here. You would put your alignment guide. Here, let me flip it this way, just so you can see. So this is 1/4 inch. You put your alignment guide in here, and then you just nest your other piece of paper in there. It fits nicely. You don't have to, kind of wiggle it or anything else. It's just gonna hold your alignment perfectly. And like I said, if you wanted to do, so this was 1/4, say you wanted to do, 1/4 plus 3/4 is your 1 inch. So maybe you are creating a whole layout or something where you want a nice 1 inch border around. Then you can stack them together. They stack beautifully. You can keep on stacking if you want an even bigger gap on your side, or go right down to this little teeny tiny 1/8 and have it there. We were very intentional about putting big numbers on it so you can very easily see what size you are using, and that little handle also helps you to pick it up.
But it's also great for if you're doing photos. So if you're a scrapbooker and you need to, figure out, I'm very particular where my photo goes on a mat. This tool will make it even. And, if your OCD kicks in, there you go. So we do have them in solid color sets. So obviously my favorite, Ellen says it can be used to teach fractions as That's
well.
right. Yes, I know.
So you can have a set for each of your kids. So there is a green set. There is a white set. There is a blue set. Look at the rainbow of colors. Of course, we have we have a purple set, and there's two more solid colors. Hang on, let me dig them out here. There is a red set, and there is speaking of Hawaii, there is a blue Hawaii, which is this blue-green kind of iridescent color. Now, that is if you want all 4 of your pieces to be, all 4 of your pieces to be the same color. Sorry, I just saw Matt's comment and threw me off there for a second. But if you don't want to read numbers, if you want to have something that gives you more of a visual cue, we do also have what we call the color mix. So your 3/4 is red, your 1/2 inch is blue, your 1/4 is green, and your 1/8 is purple. If we could get this small enough to do a 1/16, then that probably should have been purple, because I know that's Darlene's favorite measurement. But if you want 1/16, you might just have to wing it. But beyond that, we've got that color mix as well as all of those solid colors. Matt says you could use one of the guides as your base corner too if you didn't want to pull out your Misty. Absolutely. So you could say, that's my base, put your base in, and then add, say, your 1/8 on top of it. Lots of ways to mix and match. I think Charlie did a really ingenious job in making these very functional. We showed this on the original Misty. We specifically sized it so it will fit in the mini Misty as well. Obviously, if you have the large Misty, it will work. Anything that has that corner edge, you can use that in. Or like I said, without. You don't need a Misty in order to use these alignment tools. And then, as Darlene said, there is a little notch right here that you just come and you turn and snap. Turn.
Great holder.
And snap. And so you don't have to worry about whether you've got it. Come on, there we go. Got it in the right spot. Charlie has designed this so that it all just fits in perfectly.
And then you don't lose it.
And you don't lose it.
Or you need to buy 2.
Well,
just in case one walks off.
Definitely. So that is our brand new alignment guides. Now, Matt also told me just before we went live, and we didn't have a chance to grab a practice one, but this blue Hawaii, if you are a matchy kind of person and you love the blue Hawaii alignment guides, we also have our glue tube holder now in Blue, Hawaii as well. It is in production, and Matt just needs to get a picture of it before it goes up on the website. But if you like that Blue Hawaii, you can have matching tool sets for that. And I think that's it for new product. We're going to go to announcements next. Let me just clear this out of the way. Oh, Darlene's going to take it. And let's go to our announcements. What have I got over here? 1 second. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna There we go. Let's start with Christmas Kickstart. Still taking registrations for, Canada just scored.
To announce it over.
It was all of our good vibes, So keep thinking, go Canada, go. We are going to get them, buy some soccer/football paper, and we will get there. Go, go, go. Okay, Christmas Kickstart. This is an event that we participate in with 4 other stores. It's all Christmas themed. It is designed for card making, and it gives you 5 2-hour classes, 5 45-minute inspiration sessions, and there is not only an exclusive die set, but also an exclusive stamp set included in your kit. The paper is very rustic and woodsy, so it is not your traditional red and green paper, but it's not the pink paper that we've had in the past as well. So super amazing event. I am just in the process of starting to design my projects. Fun story, I spent about 20 minutes yesterday looking for my die sets because I knew I had put it somewhere safe, but I couldn't find it. Lo and behold, I had actually put it in an envelope, put it on a magnet, put it where it belonged. But why would I think to look there? So I think we can all relate to moments like that. The event is being held the last weekend of August. It is held on Facebook. The first classes are held on Friday, then classes on Saturday, and the inspiration sessions on Sunday. It really is an amazing event. I have lots of fun with the other stores, and we are super excited to bring that to you. I think at last check, we had maybe 7 or 8 spots left available. And so if you want to get into this event, then go and get registered on our website. We had one of our lovely ladies in the comments earlier saying she was coming from London. Maybe she has a Great Ontario Shop Hop passport. This gives you 15% off at 4 of our local Ontario stores. There's us, then there's Glitter and Ink in Belleville out to the east of us, and the Scrapbook Shop and Stamplicity to the west of us. Scrapbook Shop is in Listowel, Stamplicity is in Port Colborne, and your passport is just $10. If you visit, we would like you to visit all 4 stores, but when you are done, hand in your passport and you could be entered to win prizes. We've just been working on prizes. We've got stuff coming from Lawn Fawn and Waffle Flower. There is a Spellbinders Platinum 6 to be given away. So the more stores you visit, the better your chances of winning some of these big prizes. So, whichever store you go to first, grab your passport there and then hop to all 4 stores this summer. It has begun. It ends July 31st. Just going to quick jump to the comments. Jan says, all the Kickstarts have been fantastic. So don't take our word for it. Listen to your friends. Ellen liked the birthday Kickstart. It is just a lot of fun, and you get a lot of techniques and ideas for your card making that you can use all year round. All right, into classes. So we talked about this a little bit last week. Darlene has opened registration for her mini album Big Fun Club. Again, some of the ladies in the comments here have been part of Darlene's club for 5 years now.
Almost 6.
Almost 6. Wow. It is a phenomenal quarterly group that you get 1 class each month. We call it Mini Album Big Fun because she uses the Elizabeth Craft what they call planner album and pages. But if you don't have those, you could easily cut your paper and participate as well. And she, again, tons of tips and techniques that not only are you creating small format memory pages, but you are learning stuff that you can use on all of your other projects. This is an access only class, so all you're paying for is your access to the instruction. You can absolutely use product from your stash. It is a great stash buster class. Jan says she would not miss the TN Club at all. Great testimonial there, Jan. Thank you. Or if you do want to craft along with the product that Darlene has, go to that registration page. There are details about what she's using, and you can pick and choose. You can maybe just pick up the paper or pick up everything and be able to craft with her step by step. Next up, we have my new class that I launched literally after I finished my trade show class with this. It is a people building watercolor class. And I'm actually just going to go back to our desktop and share with you the catalog just so you have a better sense of what we're looking at. So Josh Griffith is an artist that I have been following for some time. One of his side gigs, and this might give you a better overview of where this came from, one of his side gigs is he goes to weddings and paints the guests and paints the bride and groom and does these cute little storybook style characters to represent the guests. So he has created some stamp sets that help you build your people. So there's all different heads, there's all different bodies, there's all different legs and feet and ponytails and all that fun stuff. So this class that I am teaching is going to focus on women. That is the stamp set that you will get in the kit, but there is also a men's set, there is a kids set, and then there are some outdoorsy sets as well to help create your scene. But in this class, the plan is we are going to learn how to build and customize our people, and then we will get into some painting techniques and how to shade and how to create your background, even if you don't have a background stamp. Ellen says she saw Josh's live today. I meant to watch it and completely went out of my head, so I'll have to go back and watch that on replay. And yes, what she says is it's so calming to watch. Mm-hmm. His voice, I could probably listen to like for hours and hours on end. And I personally find watercoloring and stamping very therapeutic, very calming. So I really hope that you find my class to be as calm and empowering because you feel really great. You don't need to know how to draw. He's done the drawing for you. We're just going to mix and match and really make it personal. So if you are interested, please go and sign up on the website. The product has now been ordered and hopefully will be on its way soon, and we will put that kit together for you. We will focus on just building the people. We will do one finished project at the end of the class as well, so that you do have something to kind of walk away and say, look at what I made. And then down here, one last thing. That is it for classes. That is it for events. Mm-hmm. Actually, two last things. So let me go back to my desktop before I get into that last thing. We have something new. Excuse me. And I've actually been pretty surprised today how many people have already found this on our website. But if you are shopping in store, if you are picking up an order, or if you have a box being shipped out to you, we're going to start including this. It's our PCW monthly scoop. It's a little newsletter. It's a little flyer. And it's just got little tidbits of information. So for July, we've started with July, but we are giving it out now. We've got a little spotlight on the Catherine Pooler Designs inks. That's a mouthful. We're going to do our make and mingle on July 2nd using those inks. So if you are intrigued and you will live close by, come and see us. We're going to make a little project. We've got some July deals. So today we're going to be announcing our deal of the week, but it is the last deal of the week because we're going to go to some monthly deals and you've got the scoop well ahead of when you need to know it. We've got a little tip here about die cutting. We've got information about our D-Stash sale coming up in July. And just a little hint that there is going to be something happening on Canada Day, which is next Wednesday. So you're going to want to watch your inbox. We've got QR codes and links to our Facebook, our Inner Circle, which is our customer group, our Instagram, and our YouTube.
So one thing is, just in case you don't know how to work this, since I have my phone here.
There you go.
Is you just want to put your phone, your camera open. Can you see that? Let me lift that up.
Yeah, there we go.
If you put it on, a link will pop up automatically and you click it. If you are on Facebook, it will automatically open your account onto that page. So it brought us to the Paper Crafter, but that's all you do. So for instance, this one here, it says shop for CPD inks. You click that yellow bar. It's a little web link. Click on it and it will bring you right to the page. So in case you've never used QR codes, it's that easy. Just point your camera to it, click the link.
Exactly. Elaine says she got hers in her package today.
Ooh.
So it's already getting out there, but we do also have a link to it on our website. Right up at the top navigation, there is a little tab that says July flyer. Go and click it. You can download it, and that way you don't miss out. So we're super excited about that. Been getting some really good feedback about that, and hope it's just yet another way that we can keep you guys connected with us and what we're planning, because the ideas are always ramping up. We just have to get the information out to you. All right, so last but not least, let's go to our last deal of the week. We have American Craft paper pads. 12 by 12 is $15. Regular price would be up to $31.99. So that means $15 is more than half off. Great, great deals. And then, pardon me, we also have some 6 by 8 pads that are $7. Regular price $13.99. So $7 is 50% off. How can you go wrong? So one last back to the desktop, because we pulled just a few samples. There are several. I think there was, I can't remember which way. One of them had 15 patterns. The other one had 19 patterns. So tons and tons for you to choose from. Not necessarily tons and tons of each pattern, but go and check it out on the website. The banner is up on the website, or you can go to the, is it the special buys tab?
I
believe so. So for 12 by 12, we have things like die cuts with a view. These are all American craft companies. So this one, and this is what I thought, one I thought about when Jan, sorry, I've done too much talking today. When Jan mentioned swimming, like this is your epitome of summertime fun. Lots of great colors and patterns, double-sided paper. So that one is called Color Pop. If you are traveling, we've got Coast to Coast. Now, I will say a couple of them have a little bit of corner dings, but you're still going to be able to use them. And at half price, you really, really can't go wrong. Lots of great. This one has foil on it. So super fun there. We have a perfect match. So that would be good for weddings. Again, this one's got foil on it as well.
Pretty though.
So pretty. Honey blossoms, so lots, and very monochromatic, but the black, white, and yellow is very striking. Again, foil on it. Where else can you get foiled paper for $15? Birthday brights and solid gold. So we've got gold, we've got silver, we've got rose gold. I think there's a black and white one.
Yes.
You're just going to have to go and check
finishes.
it off, but just so pretty and so versatile. So that is the 12 by 12, and Darlene's going to go and put those away. And then again, just a few of the 6 by 8. We have Cedar House. This one doesn't have a designer listed, just a straight American craft brand. Very rustic and kind of masculine. We've got Life of the Party. And again, this is just a sampling. We've got some Paige Evans. I think there was at least 3 different Paige Evans pads. I know she's with Pink Fresh, but she's got such a very distinct and bright and bold style. We have Vicki Booten's Storyteller. Classic Vicki papers.
We had 2 different ones.
Two different from Vicki. We've got Pebbles, so Sunny Blooms. There you go. We've got some Bow Bunny papers. And again, I think there's maybe 3 or 4 different Bow Bunny patterns. And last but certainly not least, Heidi Swap, the one and only Heidi Swap. So folks, there you have it. That is the final deal of the week for June, and at least for now, because we are switching to that monthly deal. On that flyer, the monthly deals are running all month long, with the exception of fall Halloween is only the first half, Christmas is the back half. So just check those out. And of course, we will remind you, while we're talking about Canada Day, we will be closed on Canada Day, which is next Wednesday, 1 week from today. But watch your inbox. Watch your inbox. You don't want to miss out. So there will be no What's New next Wednesday, but there will be Make and Mingle on Thursday and back to our regularly scheduled programming. Wish this girl a wonderful vacation. She's heading out with the fam on vacation next week. We're gonna have to fill those big shoes and do all the things, but we've got the great team behind us. And I wish you a wonderful Wednesday.
Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day, almost.
Yeah.
Got a week to get there, but she won't be here. So, all right, everyone.
Bye.
Have a great evening.